in 1 sec. Hello, Gwen.
Hi, Annie. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Finding yesterday's energy a bit bizarre.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But really, really looking forward to the new moon energy. Can't
Yes.
wait. Can't wait for those new beginnings. It's always wonderful to get the new moon. So how are you?
I'm fine. I was just about to say, you look in the pink, Annie. That's a lovely background you've got there.
Yeah, it's one of my photographs.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah,
it's beautiful.
You know, I love.
Yeah. The energy has been a bit muggy. So's the weather. Yeah, it's been like the weather.
Yeah,
You know, it's been a bit sticky this week.
Definitely.
And as you say, I'm looking forward to the new moon energy coming in next, because it is about making those decisions of all the things that you've planned, making sure that you're on track for your goals and things like that, isn't it? And
yeah,
it's going to be good. It's going to be good.
Definitely. And I think just the sort of sticky, horrible, claggy energy is just, you know, reminding us we don't have to get into that vibe. We just have to try and keep ourselves up in our vibration.
In our vibration, absolutely, definitely.
Yeah.
Don't let it get you down.
Absolutely. So listen, I've got 4 cards today, but I think it's your turn to go first.
Okay, yes, entirely up to you. Yes. Right, so I'll put my glasses on because the cards I'm using today are Through the Eyes of the Soul. They are beautiful cards by Charlotte Rose.
Yeah.
Recently, they're fairly new to me, but I've been using them quite a lot. So I've given them a good shuffle. So let me see what the cards have to say today. Well, they are beautiful cards. The artwork is fantastic in these cards.
Can't wait to see what they're telling us.
Right. Okay. So number 8 is the first card. So number of infinity.
Lovely.
She is beautiful, isn't she?
Absolutely. Yeah.
So this is about creation and about activating. I mean, it says activate your DNA, but I think it's looking at those inner strands that you have and making sure they're connected to what you're wanting, and connected to those around you, making sure your connections with people around you are the right connections. I'm getting, She's in purple, and I always, I love the color purple. And she's got a shell-like background to her. So again, I think we're looking at coming out of your shell. Come forward, create, be at one with people that share the things that you like doing too. Moving on to the next one. Oh, these beautiful artwork on these cards.
Oh, look at those. Oh, wonderful.
So again, it's about going out into nature, but it's not about going out there and having a really good time. It's about you connecting with nature. So more like a retreat, for you to connect with nature. So a little bit of solitude to get you grounded. And your guides will be with you, because I think she's got 2 beautiful wolf guides with her. And so not only does that link with the first card about the creation, but it's also making sure that you're grounded. And there's nothing better than going out into nature on your own and hugging a tree. With the elemental energies, as you know,
absolutely. Your favorite thing.
My favorite thing. I love them. Okay. And so this leads on nicely. This lady here, she's on a journey. she's got the mountains behind her. She's got a river behind her, and she's got a beautiful bunch of small, delicate flowers. And I just, again, I feel this leads on to from the other two cards, and it's about a pilgrimage, maybe,
Right,
a
yeah.
sacred journey.
Mhm.
Because if you look at, you know, the DNA strands in her hair, and she's got the DNA strands in her hair, and I just feel it's about finding your own space, but making sure that the journey you're taking is the right path.
Yeah.
A bit of cough.
And what's interesting is they've both got their purple cloaks.
Exactly.
Intuition.
Exactly. That's the intuition, definitely. And yeah, so, you know, it says take a sacred journey, but I think it is more like a pilgrimage. And as I was saying at the beginning with the new moon, that's what this new moon is about. Those goals that you set for the year, it's, you know, it's about looking at them now and making sure you're on the right track. If you're not on the right track, you know, like the other one said, just leave it to one side. But, you know, be dedicated to those that are, you know, you're achieving, you know, having that success.
Isn't it
and don't
interesting?
worry.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, go on. And don't worry about those that you're not achieving, because they're there. They're still goals, but maybe the time's not right yet. Yeah.
Well, I was just thinking about we're in harvest time.
Yes.
And we're coming up to the autumn equinox.
Yes.
September. And as you say, a really good time for sort of looking at what do I want to grow more of, what do I leave on one side because I don't need that now, or I don't need it anymore.
Exactly.
Interesting. Yeah.
Definitely. I've got 5 cards actually. The 4th card is beautiful colours.
Oh yes.
But it's like she's looking fearful. And I feel it's about that inner you again. These cards are all about you this time, you know, as a person. And I feel it's about forgiveness. Don't fear what you haven't achieved. Don't fear what you're going for. And I think the white horse behind,
beautiful,
with her amulet here, is saying that you know, just look ahead and go with your heart. And that horse is a white horse, and white horse is always, for me, like a white dove, any white animal. It's that peace. Be at peace with yourself. Forgive yourself. Lift that inner fear. It's not needed. And step forward. Just seeing what that is in the corner there. Oh, that's the mirror of her amulet. So yeah. And I love these. And there's the next one. So again, she's got this way, Gwen. A wolf rides with her. Yeah. And that's all about feeling free, running wild. You know, you're on your journey. She's got her staff in her hand. She's got this determination to move forward. And I think that is really good as the final card, because it links in with the others, in that these could all be things that you're you're fearing. What you've got to do is be at one with yourself, forgive yourself, move forward with yourself on the things that give you joy. You know, the word pilgrimage keeps coming up, and it is about, it's your journey for yourself that you need to strive forward, and you know, to run wild with it. You know, just go for it. She appears to be contemplating, but she's got her chalice in her hand, and I think her cup's running over. You know, she's got determination in her face, and her guides are with her. And on 3 of those cards, you know, it's remembering your guides will take you forward. but you need to feel it. You need to have that, you need to have your staff in your hand and move forward. I think it's a really poignant time of the year that this message is coming through as well, because we're over halfway through the year, and as you say, Annie, I mean, this is the last lunar cycle of the summer, isn't it?
Yes.
You know, the new moon, and this will be the last lunar cycle of the summer, and we are going into the harvest time. We're going into the darker, you know, the nights are getting darker, but it's your inner journey that you've got to be strong with. And as I say, on all those cards, there is that purple hue on every single one. So it is about go with your intuition, go with your gut. You know what's right for you.
And I love that we, you know, the cards are reflecting that pretty soon, in a sense, the year turns. We have Samhain, and then we are into the dark months. And it's that time of reflection. And, you know, you were saying the word pilgrimage. It was really interesting because I was feeling like, right, turn that inward. You know, we often think about a pilgrimage as a journey to a sacred place or a sacred space. But that feeling of in those darker, less light months where we're resting and reflecting, then we look at the harvest properly and say, you know, what can I take from this for me, and what do I need to think about as my next planting? So beautiful cards. Absolutely.
They flow beautifully as well.
Love them. So shall we see what mine say?
Yes.
See if we've got some synchronicity going on.
Oh, surprise, surprise.
Okay. Oh, I love this card. I'm using the Blue Angel Oracle.
Oh,
I love these cards. There's some, they just, I'll just show you the back of the card. That's the back of the card.
Oh,
so colourful and energetic. But the first one that's come out is called Ancient of Days, the Eternal Flame.
Okay.
Now, I love this card. It's a 3 and a 1, 31. I always, for me, creativity is represented by 3. And 1 is our oneness, our blend, our uniqueness. And we've been having a lot of stuff in the last 6 months about our ancestry, about our past life karma, and particularly in the Lionsgate portal, when that was open, we were getting a lot of light codes. So it's fascinating that you said about the DNA.
The DNA, yes.
Because the light codes are activating our energetic DNA. We have physical DNA, of course, which is makes us human. But for me, we have other strands of energetic DNA, which tie us back into where we came from originally. So when I get this Ancient of Days, eternal flame, it always reminds me this life is a blip, if you like. This is another nanosecond of eternity. That's all we get in each life is a nanosecond, because there is such ancient energy in us, and we can connect back into that ancient energy. We can connect back into our essence, and on our inner journey to remember that the spirit and the human bits of us are actually united in a singularity, a uniqueness. And it's how we express that uniqueness, that flame of life. So whatever is going on, there's this beautiful, and you can apply it to your guides as well. There's this beautiful sense. For me, there are figures in the bottom. It's like the guides are all there. The
Yes.
guides are connecting with us. They're reminding us, don't sweat the small stuff. This is, this is really us reconnecting to the eternity, and the eternity of opportunity, of course.
Yeah.
And to our life plan, to the blueprint that's in our ninth chakra that is helping us weave a positive karma. Oh, lovely. So interesting, again, harvest time, because what I've got is called Pendragon Sword.
Wow, that is beautiful.
More.
That's better. Yeah.
Just an amazing card. Now, whenever I get this card, it's about balanced power. And interestingly, this is 41. We've got an angelic number and the oneness again. And it's I feel like we're being reminded that we connect, all of us connect, all the non-physical beings, all the human beings, all the animal kingdom, we all connect. We are part of this life force. And what I love about Pendragon's sword is that there's some dragon energy in there.
Yes.
To clear away the clutter. We can use this sword to cut through whatever is getting in our way. We just have to remember that we've got the power. I've got that song in my head. Got the power. Sorry, that'll be Rafe playing games. but as you know, both of us are very drawn to Pendragon's seat, Cornwall. That it's that sense of, if you like, the sword can harvest. It's not necessarily a sword to kill.
No.
It's a sword to reap.
And sow, yeah.
Absolutely. And it's a light sword. It's allowing us to cut away the darkness. And when we think about the getting heavy into being human and the fears and the wars and the worries, this power from Pendragon's sword is allowing us to kind of, I think, again, harvest time, sort the wheat from the chaff.
Yeah.
What's lit us up and what's dragged us down, and let's stop doing what's dragged us down.
It's like that, it's like that inner journey thing we were talking about.
Let's light ourselves up. Another card I love. This is Maitreya,
right?
the Ascended Master.
Yes.
Beautiful. I don't know if you can see the lights.
I can see it. Yeah.
But she is just these beautiful blues and purples, and
they've got the purples in there again.
Yes, and she's wisdom of the ages. Her number's 26. So for me, that's duality, understanding, we're spirit and human. And 6 is creativity doubled. Can't get that out tonight. Creativity doubled. And I just want to say that when she's around, I always find the reminder is about past lives. And again, with the energy that's been going on at the moment, or for the last 6 months or so, we are being plugged back into the understanding of our existence over many, many, many lifetimes, and to keep the recognition that we have deep wisdom. I love the way on her forehead, her third eye has this beautiful swirly pattern.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it's kind of like, look, within there is a flame of everything, a flame of wisdom.
Yeah.
And it chimes with that inner journey. It's that process of exploring and bringing out. And there's so much peace in this face, but also the blue for me, and it looks a bit like water. It's about emotional peace. So reminding ourselves, and you mentioned kind of solitude and pilgrimage. Pilgrimage is to find peace. you know,
Yes.
emotional piece. So letting ourselves just immerse ourselves in the emotion of going within and letting ourselves embrace the wisdoms of those lives that are there for us, that we want to get the best off the karma of those lives, and we want to build from that. And again, coming in with that new moon energy, fabulous, a building forward. So my last one, okay, my last one is called enlightenment, liberation.
Beautiful.
Wings unfold. You already know I love the line in Robbie Williams' song when he sings, and salvation makes their wings unfold. Yeah, just that sense of the angelic energy, that unconditional love, forgiveness, gratitude, and service. It's what sets us free.
Yes.
It's what allows us to be. Now, it's the card's number 12. So we've got the connection to one, all is one. We've got our duality, and then we've got creativity.
Yeah.
So for me, this card, when I get it, is very much about we are free if we choose to let ourselves be free.
And the background is purple.
Yeah.
Use your intuition and you shall be free.
Yeah, absolutely. And I just feel with this lovely energy, I have to bring in Archangel Etheliel, my Earth's Archangel leader, because his colours are on this card as well. And he's the angel who represents cycles and the dawn and the dusk, and radiates powerful unconditional love. And it's that sense of whatever the inner journey brings up, it's right to love it and embrace it, because it's connected to the wisdoms of the past lives. We've set this life up in order to play off the karma, to balance off the karma. And again, the Pendragon's sword telling us to balance the power. You know, karma is neither negative nor positive, it's neutral. It's how we want to choose to interpret it, but we can experience it as balanced and neutral if we want to. Sorry, I'm just being prompted. Somebody's tickling my forehead. I need another card.
I knew you were going to say that.
Okay, so here we go. This one is what we're moving to. Oh, sorry, can't get it on the screen properly. Called Beyond the Storm.
Oh,
and it's about protection.
Right.
When I get this card, it always reminds me my guides are with me.
Yes.
It always makes me feel that I've taken off the mask and I'm letting myself be looked after. There's beautiful spirals on this, and again, it makes me think about the cycle we go through. Its number is 28. It's a male and female figure, so that's the duality of the human race. 8 is the archangels.
Yeah.
And that very strong sense, because this has got purple on it as well. That very strong sense of intuitively we need to recognize we're protected.
Yes.
You know, the non-physical beings have got our backs and they are going to look after us. And I think it's really important to remember and be reminded of that when we're going into the darker part of the year. I don't mean the negative part of the year, but the part of the year when we need to reflect and we need to consider and the things that are coming forward this year for humanity. As since 2012, we've got a sequence of having to see, if you like, the painful truth.
Yes.
And having to work out how we deal with that painful truth. What are we going to choose to do? Are we going to choose to close our eyes and go back to sleep? Or are we actually going to say, no, I need to deal with this. I need to work this through. Humanity's got challenges, so something needs to happen to make.
It's like this card. It's actually called lift the curse.
Yeah.
You know, just don't ride, don't live in that fear.
Yeah.
Ride,
Yeah.
move forward. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Challenging.
remember, we can go beyond the storm.
Yes.
You know, it's very stormy at the moment with world events. But we can go beyond that. We can get through these changes that need to be made, and recognizing if we change inwardly, it automatically starts to change the outer world. Are you with me? If we're not walking in fear, then there's less fear in the outer world, and it can't manifest.
That's it. That's right.
Right, I think I'm done. I think that's what they wanted me to say.
Well, it's amazing the way that some of the numbers have had their significance as well this time.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm looking, I've got threes in 4 of my 5 cards.
Yeah.
And I've got 8 in 2 of my cards. You know, so it's looking at that synchronicity of, and as I said before, you know, for your cards, these have all got their guides with them, and it is remembering that.
Yeah.
You know, you're on your journey, but your guides are always with you. You know, all you've got to do is ask.
Yeah. Absolutely. I think those are really beautiful. Both sets of cards have inspired me.
Yeah, they have me as well.
Yeah.
But rather, I mean, I feel that the cards this time have been an individual message for people, and not a world message.
Yeah.
This is about, you know, this reading is about you and what you can be doing and looking at, and make sense of what's happening around you at the moment.
Absolutely. And remembering that you've got so much wisdom. You've got the past life wisdom. You've been through probably worse. You know, usually we've been through worse. We don't necessarily know it exactly, but if we pause and connect back in and think about the fact that we have had many lives, and many things have happened to us, and that doesn't mean they've all been bad, and it doesn't mean they've all been good. We've had lots of experiences that we can go back to in a way, and we can go, right, I need to handle this differently, or again, I'm getting, I need to do more of this and less of that. Yeah. And just feeling it in the heart, not the head saying, oh, you need to do this or you need to do that, but
it's your intuition
in the heart. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Wow. So thank you, Gwen.
Thank you, Annie. It's been a fantastic time. It's been
good. And we'll pop this on YouTube for everybody to watch. Of course, they can follow you at Gem&You on Facebook, and me at the Down to Earth Psychic on Facebook. And we'll be very happy to speak to anybody about anything.
Absolutely. 100%.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Okay.
So, take care, Gwen, and I'll speak to you soon.
See you, Annie. Bye.
Bye. Bye.